Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with a weekly stock market update. Right now, the this is my weekend video, so the market is actually closed. But one thing that is moving, I normally don't go over this on the weekend, but I will, since we got a 2% move in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is always moving. I want to say it's you can trade it, if I'm not mistaken, any time of the day. Even on weekends. So right now, Bitcoin is moving. Since I'm on the video, let's pull up a chart and see what we got going on. All right. So you can see I got levels here, right? Um, what I see now is just a little pullback. And you see I got a level right here. So I just think Bitcoin may just pull back in here. It may even you got some support right around in here. So maybe you may find a support level right around 92,000, or it may just stop right at 95, somewhere in the zone. In my opinion, that's just an opportunity to buy more. Um, I do think we'll get up to 117. It may keep continue to go up until we get the inauguration. But right now it is down like 2% today. So we'll keep an eye on that. I may mess around with the platform on Monday morning and buy some Bitcoin just to mess around with it. Throw $100 out there. That ain't nothing, but just to show you how we can trade on the platform Bitcoin too. I wanted to make sure I got it myself set up to do so. So I may mess around with that. Look out for that Monday morning on the live stream. But let's get to the SPX. So for the week, we have an expected move of about 50. Let's go look at the option chain. We got an expected move of 52.86. So that's going to put the downside right around 59.15, and then upside right around 60, we'll call it 60.25. So that's right here taking out the all-time highs. So if we get that touch up here, it'll drift higher and take out the all-time highs. Now we got a shortened trading week. We got Thanksgiving on Thursday and Friday. I think the market it may be open half a day on Friday. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Give me a second. I'll look it up real quick. Let's look at stock market um hours. So let's see. The US stock market. I want to know. So it says the stock markets close early at 1 o'clock on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So what about Thanksgiving? So I'm imagining that it's going to be um closed on Thanksgiving, and then we could probably get like half a day on Black Friday. So that's the reason why we got this. I'm just trying to look and see. Yeah, closed on Thursday, and then it's gonna reopen on Friday, but then it's gonna close early on Friday. So basically, we're gonna have like, and the bond markets will close at 2 p.m. on Friday. So basically, we got like what 3.5 trading days this week. So with a that's gonna coincide with this 52.86. So that's a real small expected move for the week. So with that being said, we'll probably get some drift action. Now, if you got some premium that you sold, premium sellers probably making money, just holding here. I do have a few stocks that I want to go over for the week. I don't expect a lot of movement in them this week, but let's go. Let's take a look at them. Let's see. Where is all right? I got about so the ones never took off. We'll go and look at XBI because it XBI did some nasty work. It actually got to the top, like it literally took out these highs right here. You can see it took out them highs and then doop, and then dropped that back down below. Now, this is what I say. A lot of times when you get patterns like this triangle, so it took made the all-time highs, then broke down below. Watch and see if it comes back through this pattern. So we can almost see something like I'm just extending this out some so you can see. Probably could tighten it up. Don't really matter. But what I'm looking for is to see if it breaks back through to continue higher. So this would have been a strong resistance level up here. So you probably had some people taking profit, and then some sellers may even have came in because you got a gap down. So let's see what happens if you get almost like a V bottom. If it gets up back up into the pattern again, then I think it'll continue to highs. But if it gets up here and retest this level, then you could see something pull back down lower. If it retests and then breaks lower. So what you can always do is, like I said, look up. This is an ETF, biotech ETF. So you can find other biotechs that's in that ETF. Just Google XBI and find the stocks in it and see what they're doing. If it goes with what the ETF is doing. I want to take a let's look at XRT. It should be XRT got up here to the level of the trend line, retest, pulled back, gapped up, and it looks like retail ETF is breaking higher. Um, I don't know if I would trade something at highs like this, but it is breaking out higher. Let's look at let me look at I'll put some indicators on here just to look at the RSI. RSI isn't overbought yet, so possibly could go higher. I personally wouldn't trade it higher. I don't think. Let's go look at Uber. I talked about Uber last week. Let me see. Uber just now breaking above the 9 day. So we still got it right here. It could go higher. Now, one of my viewers, he said Lyft. I said I'll take a look at Lyft. He commented under one of the videos, Lyft. So looking at Lyft had already Lyft look chart looked real good. Like it gapped up here and it was so if you had been watching Lyft and got in down here, then you made some serious bread. Um Only thing I see right now is this coming back and it's sitting at this support level right here where this moving average is. This is a 20-day. Let me pull up. Now if I'm looking at my squeeze indicator, so it looked like it's contracting. Once it contracts, a lot of times you look for another big move. I'd have to see it get above this purple SMA, which is my 9 day. See if we get a turn and gets above the 9 day before I would consider like entering something. If I was going to enter something in Lyft, that's what I'd be looking for. Most of the time, if I'm looking at a daily chart, like right here, I want to see it break above the 9 day moving average. Or if I'm looking to get short, I want to see it break below. And that's just kind of how. So right here, I'm in no man's land, sitting right here. That's how I view it. Bring up Boeing. Now Boeing, I actually put a trade in. I'm gonna show you guys. See what Boeing did. Perfect setup for me. This is perfect for me. So right here, I seen it on Friday, and I actually sold a put spread in Friday. On Friday, I'm sorry. I got a pullback here, then a higher high. You know me, I come in with my fibs. I actually put this put spread on before the market closed. Let's throw a fib on there and we'll see what we working with. We got here. So you see it pull back right into my sweet zone. Then at that point, I'm looking at right here. Here's the low, high. Now, the next level up is 151.68. I'm looking forward to at least get to 158. So if you know, Boeing's been getting killed, right? Just bad pub, bad everything for the most part, and stock is showing it. Now, I mean, at some point, you gotta say you're looking for it to go up at some point. You might say someone may say, "Well, they keep getting bad pub." They basically got a duopoly. There's only like 2 plane makers. You got Boeing and you got Airbus. So, you know, eventually they're gonna get it together and they're gonna start back, they're gonna turn the company around at some point, right? But it doesn't matter what the ticker was. I just happened to be scrolling, seeing this setup. I'm trading this setup. I don't care what the stock is every time. Low, higher, high. Boom, I'm in the trade. At that point, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get in the trade. In this, I just sold a put spread. You can see I'm out 26 days. Sold the 144, bought the 139, and let's see what it do at that point. You can see the expected move for the next 26 days put us up right at 160. Look at my 1618, 158. So it's putting me like it's saying like the expected move will put you right there, and to the downside, it will put you right around 138, which is what? Right down here. So my fibs kind of line up with the expected move. It ain't no coincidence. Let's go look at SMCI. I was picking in and out of SMCI all week. I think I hit like 2 or 3 trades in there. Let's look. I can look at the last. Well, let me do the last. It won't let me do the last 7 days. We'll do the last 30 days. So you can see I hit 2 trades in there. I don't know what that say $1 is. I think I may have closed one out to do something else, but you can see right here, I hit one for 45, hit another one for 47. That was just within like 2 or 3 days last week on the on the 21st, 22nd, something like that. Because I sold a put spread at first, and then I was like, I was like, I'd rather just have a put. Just sell a put in here. It's not an expensive stock. I don't want the wing. And then I know what it was. I turned one of them into a strangle. Like I sold the put and then I sold a call on the other side. So, I just lagged into a strangle. And I still think the SMCI is going to go higher. So I'm going to leave that on my watch list and watch it. This may be, if I'd like to see a pullback into here. This may be a long term buy in a larger portfolio. Just buy it. If I did do it, I'd throw a stop on down here below, like what, 17. I just say sell out of it at 17 and then put my take profit up here somewhere at 75. That's, risking what, about $16 to make, what, 40 bucks, something like that, 43, 42. I take them odds, them pot odds. And I like the setup. I like the chart and I like how it look. So, I got this week, we don't have a whole lot. Um, I would probably, if I'm just looking at what I'm looking to really trade this week, for me, it's just gonna be Boeing and SMCI. I'm bullish on both of those. Both of those got the right setup. SMCI, let's look forward to target $37 this week. Boeing on a slow week, it may just hit up here around 152. If it breaks through, then we're looking at the next level, 158. So those are the two I'll be watching this week. Um, and I may do some scalping, and also I may go come on and then do some trading on Bitcoin just to show people the platform and how you can trade Bitcoin on here. And if you link this account to your Tasty crypto wallet, you can buy Bitcoin on here, trade it, and then you can transfer it offline to your decentralized wallet offline. You can do that as well. So I may come on here and walk through some of that. With that being said, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, and all that other good stuff. And with that, be safe this week. I don't expect a lot of movement. So find something that you in. This is in my opinion, this is one of those weeks where it helps to have options that you sold some premium so that you can just sit back and watch the theta decay and time decay and collect a little money just off of that. That being said, I'm out. Peace.